It's time for our final journey through Wolfenstein Sextilogy, the final episode, episode 3. To date, this is the last one, so we're just going to go ahead and tear right into this one. On skill 3, to contrast skill 2 from before, it's going to be trickier, but I think we'll do it pretty well. I did do a dry run of this episode initially just to kind of get my bearings and get a feel for the levels and the enemy placement and the secrets and whatnot, and I think that'll help us, or help me out immensely here, because you know, doing the blind runs were a bit trickier. It won't be so bad this time. So this episode doesn't have any mutants, thankfully, but it's still tough. There's swarms and swarms of Nazis. The most amount of Nazis in any of the levels yet. So it's not easy by any stretch of imagination. But since I know where a lot of them are now, it's not quite as bad. Alright, I hate when I get real beat up during a recording. I can never predict what the enemies here are going to do, though. Sometimes they play nice and will like kind of let me off with barely a beating, and then sometimes they'll just come out and just let it loose. And I just heard a bunch of Nazis wake up, some brown guards, which means someone probably opened that locked door. See, that's the thing, is they can open locked doors, but you can't unless you have the key. And they'll alert other enemies, and then the whole level just starts waking up, and then you can't take it room by room like I like to do. There's a secret here. Just watch out for the SSO. He's a... Oh, don't. Stop. You go out here and look for... There we go. That's good. That's better. Now I just gotta take these guys out, and of course the loud-ass Spion noise. That seems to be a common occurrence. Shoot once, just hear that loud-ass noise. Alright, they're getting a little crafty here. Good thing there's a 1-up in the room nearby. I think that might be all the officers. No telling, though. There's probably at least one still floating around out there. Alright, now we can go in here and get the 1-up. Wish the game's hit detection wouldn't kind of fizzle out on me right when I need it. I learned recently that the reason the mouse is so weird in this is because there's actually a cap on the turning speed, which to me makes like no sense whatsoever, but I guess that's just the way it was back in the day. So the author of this engine, EC-Wolf, which is what Wolfenstein Sextilogy uses, I guess he plans on removing the cap, so if he releases another official version without the cap, it'd be a lot better. I'd be able to kick ass like I do in Doom and most other first-person shooters that I play. Because the cap is inhibiting like you would not believe. It just feels so awkward, and it means I have to like really move the mouse a lot to get the same amount of movement out of it that I would need just to that I could do in a different game with just a flick of the wrist. Okay, cleared all the guys out of there. For some reason they just like to hang out in the rooms until I walk in. Sometimes they get crafty like that. I hate that, but I guess you gotta be kinda smart. And I got a 1-up. Yay! Just like really loud. Nope. Nope. That's one thing you gotta be careful about Wolfenstein, is you cannot let more than one guard in your line of sight, because they'll just shoot through each other. It might be okay with the weaker guards, but having 2 SS in your view at the same time, yeah, definitely don't want to tango with 2. Yeah, see, the guards, what they like to do is they like to like try to go through the wall to get me instead of going through the door, and I actually have to approach the door to get them to come after me. Because then their I guess pathfinding ability will lead them to the door instead of to the wall. Okay, copper key in here. So we got both keys ready to exit. I just want to go through this secret here real quick. Quite a hefty secret. It's one of those secrets where you Or you can actually, like, explore a decent bit. Just gotta watch out for all the enemies. There's SS and officers all over the place. Of course, they're not gonna come out. There's a group of them in here. Okay, I know there's at least 2 more SS in there. You can't fool me, game. Although you have before. Fuck you, pathfinding. Fucking hate that. Okay, now we can go in here. Secret. Yay! I'll save the 1-up for when I'm done with this area. Because 1-ups don't award points, they just award you an extra life, plus all your health back, and some ammo too, so it's better to save those. They're basically like the soul spheres in Doom. So it's better to save them when you actually need them than to just pick them up. Because unlike in Doom, your health can only go up to 100 in this. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Let's get it now. Cool. Alright, we can exit now. Yay! Grab some goods. Alright, that ought to do it. Gotta make sure I didn't miss any treasure, because I've beaten this level with 98% treasure rating before, which is like so annoying. Okay. Nothing in here. Let's beat it now. Just beat it! Beat it! Beat it! Okay, never again. Let's see, what else? Who else is in here? I know there's like one guy. Oh, I see, he's in the fake exit over here. Just gotta be sure to get this secret. Try to pick everything up. Okay. Boom. Oh, 97, what the... Ugh.